Yo, we back. It's your boy Dosha, no Quantize podcast, dopest producer podcast out. Today we got a special guest in the building, holding down the new sound of Baton Rouge. We got Trevis Made in the building.
What's good, bro? Appreciate y'all having
Thank you
me.
for coming through, bro, because I know you busy. You got, beats to make, you know what I'm saying? You got moves to make. So I thank you for coming through, bro. So let's start with this. Trevis Made. How'd you come up with that name, bro?
All right, basically, I just really came up with it because I got a long name. I'm a junior.
Okay.
I wanted my own identity, so my dad take Chris and Brian, and Trevis is the other name. So I was like, okay, cool. But at first, I went by Chris Trevis, and I just dropped it off because I changed my tag one day to Trevis Made.
Okay. Okay, yeah, man. You know, a lot of us artists, bro, we all had 3 or 4 names before we picked that one, you know what I'm saying? So don't feel bad. You seem like you're on the right track. So what made you get into producing, and who were some of your influences?
All right, what made me get into it is just, I love music. I played in a band, so I played a lot of instruments as a child. Grew up in the
What
church.
instruments you play?
Drums, piano.
A word?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Shit.
And then if we're gonna go to my influences, I'm gonna say Pharrell. I always remember just getting out of school, riding home with my mom. She listening to that old Usher, all those, those hard hitters, just those after school vibes. Baton Rouge, jig music, party music, and all that. I just kind of combined it into one and wanted, create a different sound, but still it got the groundwork with it.
Okay, so when you say you wanted to create something different, how did you separate yourself from everybody else? How did you actually create your sound? Because I know a lot of times as producers, we go off of what we hear, we go off of what we like, and we may mimic something, when we starting out just to learn the process. But how did you make your sound as your sound?
All right, I say first I started off, when I first started making beats, a lot of people that kind of interact with me at first was girls making with YouTube pages with makeup and stuff. So I'm making like girl sounding beats.
Okay.
So I was like, what if I kind of like make it a little bit faster, and I put like some Baton Rouge sounds with it. So I was testing stuff out like that. And some of my friends like, that's weird, that sound weird. And I was like, all right, that's what I'm going for, because it's off the wall.
Yeah.
It's not something I used to. And it was weird for a long time, but then, people start wanting something different.
Okay.
So I just kind of stuck with it and just kept trying to make new sound.
That's how you do it, though. Do you remember like your first big name that got a track from you? Because I was checking out your discography, bro. You got some names up there, and I'm like, ooh, this nigga working.
Yeah, appreciate that, man. I can say the first big one that kind of like really kind of made me like, oh snap, like that was Jungle Music Larry.
Okay.
And when I seen that, I was like, okay, like it's crazy, like okay,
shout out to Larry.
Yeah, shout out to Larry, man. After that, I say Carlos, 7th Street Carlos.
Shout out to Carlos.
Shout out to Carlos. That video got a lot of views, and that's kind of really what made my YouTube channel go up. So I got a lot more inquiries from those dudes. So I say that kind of helped me a lot.
You did something with Spitter too, right?
Spitter too. That's a feature on my dog Tree. Shout out, get him Tree. Yeah, he got on the feature with her, and then I got a lot of others too. I'm trying to think.
So what's your favorite song? Because you did a song with BBE AJ.
AJ.
How many songs you done with him?
Oh, that's the only one.
Okay.
That's the only one. And that was a feature too.
Okay.
So
how'd it feel to get him to get on something? What would you like when you heard him rapping on your shit?
It just be crazy because I be listening to these songs, and then like they want to beat like this. I listen to some of the hot songs, like doing my dance and stuff, and I'm like, bro, that's the dude that's on my beat now. And it is a good feeling, but you gotta remember to stay humble too. So.
Oh yeah. So with that being said, name an artist or two that you want to get placements with, that you striving to do a song for.
All right, I'm gonna say Fredo.
Okay, shout out to Fredo.
Shout out to Fredo. Lil Durk.
Oh yeah.
I would love to make a beat for Lil Durk.
shit, that boy hot right now, bro.
For real.
Okay. How do you feel about the loop game? Because they got some controversy going on. I think Bobby Smurda was upset because he got a beat from a producer, and when he went to go clear everything and get the business clear, he had some guy who made the sample loop and he wanted, 3 times as much more as what was offered for the beat. So how do you feel about that? Because a lot of times they advertise it as royalty free just to get you to download it, and then you go and make a hot beat and get a placement, and then now they want X, Y, and Z for it.
Right, and they having a lot. So like, what I say about that, I don't feel like you should. You gotta whatever you advertise. If you want $4 million for it, you gotta say you want $4 million. You can't want 400. Then when you see somebody that made 90 million from it, be like, oh, I just what you asked for, that's what you gonna get. And you gotta be assertive with what you want, because you'll mess around and be gave somebody something free, and that's it.
What advice can you give to producers who don't have the huge following and don't have a lot of ears on their music, and they just get frustrated? You know what I'm saying? You ever had the moments where you was doing music and you just got burnt out and you just got tired because shit just wasn't going your way, how you wanted it, how it can go? What advice can you tell them, bro? Like,
I'm in one of those right now, but all I can say is you just take a break. Take a break, because when you clear your head, come back with fresh ideas. You stress, you gonna be trying to create on top of stress. It's gonna be sound the same. It's just you're gonna get more frustrated. It's just not gonna happen how you want. Just take a break and reset.
That's what's up. How you feel about the collab game? Because there's a lot of producers out here, they using the little cheat code where they can hit up the hotter producer and try to say, big bro, can I see some loops? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now they getting plaques in the mail, you know what I'm saying? So how you feel about collabs? Do you collab?
Yeah, I collab with a lot of dudes, especially my homeboy Trey. Shout out to Trey, give him the works. What I say about the collab game is what I see and what I'm seeing coming up is a lot of other producers. They main goal now is like, I gotta work with these dudes who's making beats for YoungBoy, because they feel like it's an instant plaque. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I feel like it is that, but then I feel like everybody that's getting on, just not getting on, they got little substance to them, and we can't just. A lot of us on the outside looking in, so we don't know what's really going on.
So do you think it's a lot of like clout chasing when it comes to the collab game, or do you think it'd be genuine? Like, man, this dude don't even know what I did, but he just know I gotta, you know what I'm saying, this dude placement, so now he hitting me up trying to collab.
I feel like it's a little bit of both. Everybody want that. I done made this beat for such and such, especially if they hitting M's every video. So like that just, I guess some people feel like that's a source of like a validation for them. They need these views, they need that. But I just say just stay true to you. You don't always need rappers to make it in the music industry.
So how does you as a producer go about that? Like when, the rappers is, getting a little cold, they're not really hitting you up like that. How do you keep it moving, bro? Because a lot of times us as producers, we get caught in that loop, in that trap of trying to catch that sale, trying to catch that sale, trying to catch that sale. We done made 30 and 40 beats, now we trying to get something off. How do you, avoid all that?
How I avoid that, you just gotta have multiple side hustles. If you record. People always wanna record. Try to throw your beats in that way. I got a record deal going on, you come here for 2 hours, I give you a beat to record on. Just do what you can. They got other avenues, sync licensing, movies.
Explain sync licensing.
That's
for those who don't know.
No problem. That's basically like if you watching one of your favorite shows on TV and you just hearing like this random song, it's not on the radio and then it just sounds like somebody made it and they put it somewhere. That's really just what it is. They sending it to these companies, and these companies
like the music that be on reality shows,
Love and Hip Hop, all them little this 10-second little snippet that's playing while they fighting.
And they can get royalties off of
right.
Right? Every time the episode plays.
Right.
That's crazy.
They getting paid off of that. You can do that. It works the same for the radio. And just learn about your different licenses and your different things that go on, like your different I forgot, performing rights organizations, ASCAP, BMI, all that. Get you a publisher, DistroKid, United Masters. You could be self-sufficient with those things, and then if you get if a label want to sign you, you can have that choice on what.
So what type of producer would you say you are? Are you come to me and let's make the song type of producer, or you got your beat store and you got all your beats up there and just go click the link and send the money and do your thing? I
say I'm a little bit of both. I'm sorry. Down here, since it's local, most people within driving distance, I just float around to them, or they come to me, or we just deal it how that way. We'll do some things over the internet too. But for my other people, I got a beat store, YouTube. People contact me on there. My beat store self-service. You don't even have to talk to me. You just go on there and click what you want. This, everything, email, contracts, all that. You don't have to do nothing. So if they got certain people who just don't want to talk to people. So if you that type of person, everything outlined in the contracts, that might be your best route.
That's what's up. So let me ask your take, man. I ask everybody this, bro. You a producer. I'm a producer. I'ma need your top 5 producers of all time, my boy. Of all time.
All right.
They ain't gotta be in order, but I just need that number 1 though.
Number 1?
I need to know who's number 1 out of all of them.
Number 1 for real.
For real?
For real.
Neptunes?
The Neptunes.
What's your favorite Neptune beat?
Jay-Z and Pharrell. I can't even think.
You talking about Frontin'?
I like Front. It's another one too.
That shit banging.
I can't think of the name of it. Huh?
You talking about that I Just Wanna Love You? I Just Wanna Love You.
Man, to be honest, it's all of them.
All of them.
Like, just all of them be a vibe to me.
What about their sound that you love so much? Because I'm a big fan of the Neptunes, so I'm just curious to know.
I like how spacey it sound, like they name. And then is you gotta give a shout out to the what's his name? Chad on the guitar and stuff, like saxophone, all that. So that play a big role in all that in that sound.
Okay, so they number 1. So let's get the second one.
I say Jazzy Faye.
Jazzy Faye so
for the
cold.
dance stuff,
Jazzy Faye so
get you
cold,
moving.
boy. That boy got that pimp shit down pat. All right, so that's 2.
3. Jay Dilla.
Ooh, boy, what you know about Jay Dilla?
I know.
Boy? What you know about Jay Dilla?
It's funny, this show called Quantize, because he's one of the producers. A lot of producers use Quantize. He don't be doing it. Like,
he's no Quantize.
I said, I tried to do that, but that ain't for me.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you, you can do it. It's just gonna take some training and some
Right.
skill. Like, you just gotta get your eye-hand coordination down pat, especially using your ears at the same time. But it's not impossible. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta believe that nigga was in that basement making them beats, bro. So it took him a while to, perfect that technique. But yeah, he's definitely one of the GOATs. So that's 3.
It's done. And 2, I say I like Mike Will Made It.
Mike Will Made It?
Yeah.
Yeah, that nigga cold, bro. What's your favorite Mike Will?
I can't name all of them. Well, I ain't gonna say all of them.
I like that shit he did for Wayne. I think that Good Cushion Alcohol.
Yeah.
That shit so cool,
I like his the ones he got.
Like, his shit sound out of space too.
Yeah, like that was what I say, like his Young Thug stuff. Like yeah.
All right, we need one more. We need that number 5. Number 5.
All right, number 5. I'm gonna say. I'm trying to think. Oh, this is a good one. 40. I really should have put him a little bit further.
OVO 40.
Yeah, that dude, and it's crazy because with this producing stuff, like me, I ain't gonna lie. Like a lot of times I hear stuff and I make an image for a producer before I even kind of like see him. And 40 to me, when they be talking about him, he was just this big black dude, you know what I'm saying, with braids.
Exact opposite.
Exact opposite. Skinny white dude, you know what I'm
with
saying?
a beard, bald head.
But that's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, I should have put him higher, but 40.
Yeah. Okay. So if I was a rapper, I am a rapper, trying to get me a Trevis Made track, how I go about getting it?
Like I said before, I got the self-service beat store link.
Okay.
I got the SoundCloud. I mean, you can hit me up like on SoundCloud. I don't have like a purchase link or anything. Got the YouTube, hit me up. Instagram,
What's
hit
your
me
Instagram?
up. Trevis Made, like Travis, but with an A at it's an E. TREV, 1SMADE.
Okay.
Or if you know me around Baton Rouge, just you see me.
Just holler at my boy, man.
Just don't. I'm not no Hollywood dude at all. Just hey, I need some beats. Bet we'll work.
That's what's up. So what you got coming up? You got some? I know you got something cooking up. I know you got something on your loops, man. You got something that you ain't playing for nobody.
I'm really just right now. I'm trying to update my sounds and I'm trying to get more into stop relying on people's sound. I'm trying to go in and going like actually in the song and chopping out different things, like trying to make my own.
You know, that's how I started sampling, bro. Like
For real?
we used to get these mixtapes, right? We used to go to the mixtape spot and we used to just get instrumental mixtapes. And I'll load them bitches up. And then I'll listen for like a break with an empty snare or an empty drum. I used to cut that bitch.
Take it.
Put that bitch in my library, bro. So that's a good technique, bro. It's old school, but I'm gonna tell you, it's efficient though.
It's tedious though.
You know, Joe got a whole collection of snares, man. You got a big old vinyl collection of just sounds and snares and shit.
I know y'all got all the sounds in a vault, you know.
Joe got all them sounds. He still ain't give me some kicks, man. I'm like, bro, let me get that kit about you, man. He's like, man, hold on, bro, hold on. But yeah, bro, I want to thank you for stopping by, man.
Appreciate
it up
y'all,
with me,
man.
You gonna come back and fuck with us again?
Man, y'all just tell me when.
Man, you already know.
Appreciate
No Quantize with Dosha, featuring my dog, Trevis Made. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, The Antidote. Like, drop your comments. Don't forget to hit that notification bell, please. And in the comments, I want to see who y'all top 5 producers are, bro. You already know. We signing out.